Time for a serious chat, boys and girls, about your money. A lot of you guys don't have a lot of it, and you are being taken advantage of by these financial outlets who are irresponsibly promoting to you worthless things for clicks. Surprise, surprise. I know. We're all shocked. Listen, guys, I want to have a serious conversation with you guys based on some things that I've been seeing, not only with Squid Game crypto, which went, of course, kaput after all these mainstream outlets reported on it endlessly, breathlessly, saying about how much it was going up in value. I want to talk to you guys about just more than just Squid Game crypto. I want to talk to you guys about the endless reporting of meme coins and pitching of meme coins to you. Things like Doge Coin, Shiba Inu, Floki Inu, choose your flavor of dog, general coins with no actual foundational value, but who are driven entirely or almost entirely by marketing hype, where the only way the price goes up is if we tell enough of our friends and try to get them to FOMO in, and the whole thing's built on like fear of missing out and, greater fool theory. We've not only seen the explosion of these types of cryptocurrencies, not only in the number of them, but in the value of them, but we've also seen, and this is kind of surprising, these things go mainstream with mainstream outlets, whether it's YouTubers or like actual papers, reporting on them seriously. And it's a joke. And actually, it led to one of my favorite things ever, which is Patrick Boyle, you guys might know as the former hedge fund manager we interviewed a while back. Watching him sort of break down while talking about these coins, you can tell he's about to cry. I mean, we're very close to breaking this man's spirit. Watch him as he explains one of these meme coins and what's happening, and just sort of feel the pain of somebody who's spent their whole life trying to understand something, seeing it get to this point.
These adverts are supposed to drum up enthusiasm around Floki Inu coin. The article goes on to say, the branding campaign aims to legitimize the coin and increase confidence of the average consumer. The group's head of marketing, who identified himself by the alias Saber, said, "You get a lot of scam artists in this game." Yeah, so that's what's going on in the world of finance right now. A man using the alias Saber, a name most likely stolen from a comic book villain, is warning us against scam artists while pitching his Elon Musk dog-themed currency. He's been quoted in the Financial Times, a serious newspaper.
You can almost see his soul breaking, can't you? You almost see a single tear going down, buried in British sarcasm.
The article continues, Floki Inu can splash out on pricey advertising because, like some other meme coins, it imposes a marketing fee of 4% on buyers. That fee is used for onboarding influencers and to further develop and grow the Floki ecosystem. I guess at least they're onboarding influencers. If there's one thing that can be counted upon to legitimize a new form of money, it's YouTubers and Instagrammers, because after all, this is finance in 2021.
So there you go, guys. At least we got that beautiful reaction from our boy Patrick Boyle. Go subscribe to his channel. He does like common sense investing. But yeah, there it is. He's talking about one of the big financial papers, the Financial Times, just reporting on this like absolute coin. And you're just like, what has happened? How did we get to this place? I mean, it's one thing for these cryptocurrencies to do promotional campaigns like this built on nothing but FOMO, like Miss Doge, get Floki. It's literally selling fear of missing out. That's like the pitch, right? It's one thing to have that, but to have serious newspapers, serious financial educators, right, taking these cryptos seriously is absolutely insane. So I guess this is my way of saying, like, be careful of all these videos talking about Shiba Inu millionaires and Dogecoin millionaires and Floki Inu millionaires and all this kind of stuff, because these guys are selling you nothing but hype, FOMO, all this nonsense. And it's like, how did we get to this point, right? How is this what like financial YouTube is, financial Twitter's about, financial articles are being written about these things? And it's like, and look, I'm not saying like don't cover these topics because they're in the mainstream, like everybody's going to talk about them to some extent. But you have to talk about them in the context of like, oh yeah, these are basically Ponzi schemes, right? Like we all know these are Ponzi schemes, but a lot of the people who talk about this, they are just to get clicks. They're talking not about why it's like basically a Ponzi scheme and why it's relying on just greater full theory. Instead, they go, oh, it's up 2,000%. Oh, it's up 10,000%. Could this be the next, huge coin or something like that? When you're just pushing a glorified like Ponzi coin. I mean, so many of these coins have no underlying fundamentals and are literally built purely on marketing. How can you do that to your fans? Like push them knowingly into that. I mean, literally, if that's all finance is at this point, we might as well be telling people to go get lottery tickets. We might as well be telling people, go bet on such and such lottery ticket. I hear their numbers are crazy today, even though it's a losing game. These meme coins have always been a losing game for most people because they're built on nothing. Developers take a huge cut. Early adopters take most of it, right? If you're finding out about it now, you're late. So yeah, I'm just basically putting this out as a PSA to my audience, to anybody who watches my channel. Be careful of this kind of like hype-based news of like the next Shiba Inu. Facebook sends the price of this minor Bitcoin rival soaring 300% to 6 billion. Like this kind of writing is trash. You're going to get wrecked on this kind of writing, or at least just realize like this is just the same as basically buying lottery tickets. I mean, you might as well buy lottery tickets if you listen to this kind of thing. This article, which is from Forbes, compares Shiba Inu, a meme coin, to Bitcoin. Okay, I guess that's where we're at these days. Oh, and then it mentioned Squid Game Crypto, which this is before, of course, the crash, talking about it soaring even higher despite a raft of serious warnings. Jeez, dude. Like, why is it all about, how much percent is it up? When what it should be about is like, hey, don't invest in a Ponzi coin. Hey, maybe that's not a good idea, right? So frustrating. Like, again, these are financial outlets. Like, they're supposed to be like about financial education. It's so strange to watch this like turn of events. Now, real quick, I just wanted to jump in here. Steven from the future here. I realized I wanted to make the caveat that I'm not talking about anyone that covers finance ever talking about these things is scamming you or whatever. I'm specifically talking about people who pitch these things as legitimate financial investments. It's perfectly fine to make fun of this stuff. It's perfectly fine to commentate on how crazy it is that this stuff has gone viral. I'm specifically talking about the financial people who are basically talking about this in the way you talk about any kind of investment, talking about this is a way to get rich or this is a way that you're somehow going to make a bunch of money. That, I think, is scummy. Just talking about it, I think it's fine, fair game, whatever. Okay, disclosure over. I'm just in awe that this is what personal finance has become, is like the discussion of meme coins. It's just, it's so bizarre. And while I don't have his sense of British wit, I share his sort of like dread over it. Because here's the thing. I know these things seem like they last forever. So you go, oh, got to get in the bubble while I still can. They eventually pop and then people just get wrecked. And all of these outlets, articles, people, they'll cover you getting wrecked, but they're not going to cover the cost, dude. And unlike them, who usually can afford this kind of thing, who usually are making money on top of this kind of thing, you guys can't. Like most of the people who are getting targeted with these types of cryptocurrencies, they don't have a bunch of spare money. Like I was talking to my barber. My barber is invested in Dogecoin or whatever. And you're just kind of like, they don't have a ton of discretionary income. We are targeting like masses of regular people with not a ton of discretionary income. And we are selling them worthless coins that are built on Ponzi-nomics. I don't know. Seems wrong to me. But then again, here I am. Maybe it's a little boomer of me not to understand the genius of meme coin economics, dude. Maybe it'll be different this time. I know we've been through so many speculative bubbles and every one of them has popped, but maybe Floki Inu is the new one. Maybe they're going to be the exception. But I don't think so. Anyways, stay safe with your money out there, guys. A lot of stupid reports going out there. They're getting people wrecked. And I just want you guys to be safe with your money. And stay away from articles like this that are just clickbaiting and trying to sell you like meme coin garbage. Anyways, that rant over. Thanks for watching.
Damn, okay. Getting by and I ain't got no bands, okay. Try your best but you won't understand, okay. You can't relate. got a penny in my debit card. I swear if I want it, then I'ma get it. It's like, but things will be different if I was ballin'.